great food just comes from anyone who cares, right? Like if you care about what you're doing, it's gonna be good. So yeah, we often just talked about beer and food. Like that was usually what we talked about.
Yep.
And what we like, what we wanted, and then eventually got to the point like where we're like, beer places need good food, and we should do this together.
Yeah.
And then it got to the point where like, well, if we're gonna do it, we gotta do it, you know. And how are we gonna start? And starting with a brewery with no money is near impossible. So the commissary kitchen is just like the natural starting point for all. If you're like a mobile food business, you have to have a commissary. And you know, we started on a shoestring. So the idea was we're gonna do these markets. And I had a 10 by 10 booth. No, didn't even have a truck. Still don't. But then I saw that model where folks were doing DoorDash out of commissaries, and I was like, I gotta do that because I'm looking for just ways of connecting to customers and ways of generating revenue while I'm there. We're gonna have a home at some point. Like that's the vision. Like we need to have a home. So on Memoranda's winter menu, we have a bunch of hot sandwich options. In fact, all our sandwiches are hot. So our number one seller is a grilled chicken chimichurri. We're doing house-made porchetta on focaccia. We're doing a Cuban, and that's got that house-braised pork I talked about, but we're also doing thick-cut house pickles. Super yummy. You can get the Memoranda cheese mill on the balloon roof sourdough. And you can also build your own. So there's tons of proteins, pickles, veggies that you can just make it your own. And then the sides right now are, we're always gonna have a soup, but right now it's a smoked rosemary tomato soup. And then our side is the sweet and spicy roasted Brussels sprouts. I wanted to explore like family roots and memory. I'm not interested in fussy food. I appreciate it, I think it's awesome, but I'm probably always going to be making like more, I don't know, what do you call it? Humble?
Well, you call it comfort food.
Comfort,
before, right?
yeah. And it'll probably be presented that way. I just want to do it really well.
I love German lagers, and I just wish there were more of them that were easier to get, and so I want to make them. I think you know, there's been a bit of a resurgence in popularity in the craft beer world, and interest in lagers, and you know, my favorite breweries right now make lagers, and so I just want to be able to add to that. Went to Germany this past summer for the first time in 15 years and got to go on a little beer pilgrimage, and just was really inspiring. So I want to be able to bring some of that back over here.
Yeah, no, folks can order for delivery or pickup. We have a website, memorandakitchen.com. We're also on DoorDash. It's from Thursday to Sunday, 5 to 9, except on Sundays it's 3 to 7. But you can also go to Manifesto Coffee and Lux Coffee. Manifesto we're doing paninis with them and breakfast sandwiches, and Lux they have some grab and go. So I'm doing a chicken pesto on a potato baguette. Yeah.